The Varla Pegasus is one of my favorite electric scooters ever, an amazing balance of power, quality, features, and price. So I naturally was interested to see if the new 9-inch pneumatic tire version of the Pegasus would improve on the original 8-inch solid tire version. My 2021 Top Scooters of the Year list had the Pegasus at number 2. The only scooter ahead of it, the Cabo Mantis 8, was very similar to the Pegasus and just barely edged it out in my rankings. The main thing that the Mantis 8 had over the Pegasus was a slightly better ride feel with pneumatic tires in addition to the suspension. The original Pegasus, with its solid 8-inch tires, had the advantage of never getting flats, but had a slightly rough ride, especially over sharp step-ups like the edge of a driveway or a raised section of sidewalk. The tubeless pneumatic tire upgrade with an extra inch of cushion on this new Pegasus goes a long way for pushing the scooter to a new level of comfort. Street riding has a more floaty, comfortable feel, and light off-road riding is now possible. The 8-inch tire version of the Pegasus had issues off-road, not only because of the solid tires, but also because of the lack of tread. The original version was clearly designed specifically and exclusively for on-road riding. Not every scooter needs to be able to go off-road, and the original Pegasus was designed perfectly for its intended on-road riding purpose, but having the new option to get tires that can do some light off-roading and dirt riding is nice. When I would use the 8-inch Pegasus off-road, I would get a ton of tire slipping. There's just like no traction. And then also obviously the solid tires made it so that you felt everything. And this 9-inch still has the same small coil suspension that the original does, but at the very least the pneumatic tires offer a legitimate upgrade in the comfort department. You can actually maintain a reasonable amount of speed on these dirt trails without losing control or feeling like the suspension and wheels can't handle it. The other big noticeable difference in this version is the cornering feel. The solid tire version has a very flat, wide tire design, and this makes for a very mellow feel when turning. The scooter really needs coercing to turn sharply. The solid tires do slowly round out over time, but out of the box, the scooter can take a bit of practice to get comfortable cornering with, especially if you've ridden other scooters. The more standard curved tires of this new 9-inch version are more friendly for cornering and general handling, and it has a much more nimble feel to it. The other small change that they made to this new 9-inch version is an upgrade on the stem lock. This new stem lock version does seem to be a little bit more solid and a bit more intuitive to use, but it's not like I had issues with the lock or with stem stability on the old version, so there's not much difference here. Both versions of the scooter are still available, and I think that there are merits to buying the 8-inch version of the Pegasus over this one. For all of the good things I've said about this 9-inch version and for how much I've made it seem like a strict upgrade, I do still think that the 8-inch version with the solid tires is the version that most people should get, especially if you're relying on it as your daily commuter or need to use it on a regular basis. Because despite the fact that these 9-inch tires do give a significant upgrade in ride comfort, I think that the solid tires have more value for someone who's riding streets only, going somewhere every day, because you don't have to worry about flats. And while flats on tubeless pneumatic tires are much less common than tubed tires, it still happens and it can still be a huge pain to fix. You can utilize all of the patch kits and technology that exists for car tires in order to patch tubeless pneumatic tires, but it's not fun. It's not like it's something that I want to do. It's not like something that is fun to do. The scooter other than the wheels, isn't any different than the original Pegasus. It still has the same speed and the same battery size and the same solid structure. It's still the Pegasus that I love to ride and I still use a ton. So other than the tire upgrade, there's no reason to choose this one over the 8-inch one. No matter which version you choose, the Pegasus holds up really well against the competition and is always one of my top recommendations for a solid, reliable, and fun electric scooter. Be sure to check out both versions at the link below, and be sure to check out Varla's Black Friday sale, which is going on right now, which is the best time to buy all of these scooters if you've been considering one for a while. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.